Hey, I'm here to talk about your first project for government class. It's actually a debate with that in quotes. It's a short 3 paragraph essay you're going to write comparing um, the two. Well, not comparing the two sides, but talking about the two sides of the argument over the Bill of Rights between the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists, and they were uh, based on a series of publications that were in one of the newspapers of the time, called the Federalist 84, number 84, the Anti-Federalist number 84. Here's the project, but let me show you something. See how this says Project 1 here, and then up here this will say create a government project. So you start your create a government project, which is your second project. You start that before you get to your essay, because this one carries over about 4 units and the essay carries over 2. And I know that's sort of counterintuitive, um, but it's uh, it's just sort of where it fits in the curriculum. So I hope that's not too confusing for you. Um, but that's why I'm making this video, so I outline it. So basically, this is what your first project looks like. It's opening. So for this project, you're going to analyze two sides of the argument surrounding a Bill of Rights and the ratification of the Constitution after the Constitutional Convention of 1787, which was held in Philadelphia. That is a mouthful sentence. Sorry. Debate in America got pretty intense during this process, sparking a series of short essays from both sides: the Federalists, who supported a strong central government, and the Anti-Federalists, who favored a more limited government. So after reading both documents, which I've attached here, and there's also a page after these. Do you think the Bill of Rights should be added to the Constitution? How would you address concerns about the powers of government under this new Constitution? And can you explain why this Constitution is or is not in the best interests of our nation as a whole? So you take the side of either a Federalist who supported the Constitution, and Anti-Federalists who really weren't jazzed about this concept. Um, so keep in mind the time period. So you're writing from that period of time. You don't have to write in there the way they use the vernacular, but you do have to write from that perspective. So not today, but back then. So Federalist Paper number 84, if you click this, it'll open up a PDF version. This same with number 84 for Anti-Federalist. And here's an outline format that'll help. So for a 3 paragraph essay, you're going to have an introduction with some sort of hook, introducing the whatever it is, in this case the topic, and then your thesis, like what you believe. Very simply, I think the Bill of Rights is bad, or I think Bill of Rights is good. Um, you can you can do any one of these questions. You can talk about Bill of Rights, you can talk about powers of government, or you can talk about the Constitution itself. Sorry, I didn't make that very clear. So those are your 3 choices for topics. So you don't have to answer all 3, you just answer one. Remember, choose one of these. All right, and then you'll see here, I'm going to go back to the module, and this is going to take a second here, so hang with me. um, you'll see when you come to that page, and then it's in here. You'll see there's Federalist 84, and it's just the page, and it's the actual text of that Federalist Paper 84. Right there, and then that's the next page too. It shows the other part if you don't want to download it and you just want to read it here. And then later on in the class, you'll submit your rough draft of your essay and your final draft of the essay. And I think the due dates are pretty. Submission for your rough draft for the uh, project on this is right here on November 16th, and then I think it's November 29th. Yeah, we're going to turn in your final, so right after Thanksgiving. And so I think that's pretty straightforward. Should be able to follow it. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. And there's another video that talks about this Create a Government project. So it's sort of some crossover, but you guys can sort that out. And again, if you having any difficulties, let me know. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.